Hey, bub. Ching! What's good, everybody? Corbino here, and we are reviewing the Wolverine Trilogy. We're going to start with Origins, then go to The Wolverine, and then end with Logan. Let's get started. X-Men Origins Wolverine. I remember, what is that, 2009, 2010? I think I was in middle school watching this with my brother. I went and stayed with him at his mom's over the weekend, and we went to Blockbuster, good times, and rented it. I really loved that movie as a kid. Found it real fun. I wasn't a hardcore geek. I was just, I did really enjoy superheroes, but I wasn't the geek I am today. So it was just good. Now rewatching it today, it's still pretty damn good. I get why people hate it. Do not get me wrong. I don't understand how the CGI and Wolverine's claws and basically everything else in that movie look worse than the first three, but it does. So that sort of tears it down. People were like, no, you were on Deadpool. But, if that movie didn't happen, would we even have Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool in the first place? I thought, when I first saw him, I was like, holy shit, they killed that. And at the time, I think I had seen Deadpool in maybe a cartoon, one cartoon movie, and a couple comics. But from what I knew about him, I was like, holy crap, this is Deadpool. This is Wade Wilson, the merc with a mouth. And up until they sewed his mouth shut and made him look like Barakapool, they killed that. They nailed the casting. He was acting just like him. He wasn't breaking the fourth wall, which I was glad because I figured that would sort of take away from the movie since it wasn't his. But he was joking around. He was goofing. He was being badass. Had his katanas, had his guns. He was even in a red suit. Killed it. Wolverine, I thought his origin was done very well. From everything I know about his origin, I'm pretty sure they got it mostly right. I liked his connection to Sabretooth. That was nice. Loved Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth. Oh my god, he was amazing. Stryker was pretty good. Will.i.am was in there as some black teleporting dude. I don't remember if he's a real dude or not. But, he was pretty cool, too. I thought Blob was fun. It was only there for a little bit, but Blob was fun. They had Agent Zero, and then they had some dude that, flicks lights on and off. I don't even know if he's real or not. But I thought they had a nice variety of mutants in there. I thought, a lot of people get mad, they're like, man, I would have loved to see Wolverine in all those wars. But, I thought that was a good way to do it, because we either are going to focus on one war or we're going to jump through a bunch of wars and not get, full stories. So I thought having the montage at the beginning and going through the wars was very well done. Wolverine's relationship with Silver Fox, I believe, I thought that was very well done. Stryker having all those mutants, I thought that was really cool, but also annoying because, they didn't care. They had the Emma Frost cameo, which people will say that's not Emma Frost, that's Emma whatever Silver Fox's last name is, because it's her sister. I get that, but they were going for an Emma Frost cameo, come on. And then you got Cyclops, which is there was no need. We could have just had some random mutants there, and then if we really want it to be known mutants, we could have done some characters we haven't seen yet, I thought. So that was an alright part of the story, but I just thought it was a good way for Wolverine's origin. I thought that's it. I just thought it was a good way to do Wolverine's origin. Obviously, they weren't planning to start doing the prequels yet because Patrick Stewart got de-aged very weirdly. They weren't ready for that technology yet, and they, had him show up in this movie when he would have been looking like James McAvoy. Or an in-between, I don't know. So that was alright. Gambit was alright. He was okay. It bothered me when they originally were going to do a Gambit movie and they said Channing Tatum was going to be Gambit. And I was like, why not just use the guy you already have? I hate when you recast. But that was alright. Overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I think it's probably my least favorite out of the Wolverine trilogy, but it was still really good. It did what it needed to do. It gave his origin, it showed everything we needed to see. It showed why he doesn't have his memory. It showed how he got his name, his medal, his bones for the, it showed all of his backstory. It showed how he got his jacket. Just so much different stuff. I thought it did it very well. Yes, I think there's definitely things it butchers, but for the most part, it's a pretty good movie. Now to the Wolverine. I saw this with Andrew on his birthday. I don't know, what year was that, 2013? Oh my god, I thought that movie was damn good when I first saw that in theaters. Oh, it was so good. Still think it's pretty damn good. I thought, Mariko was pretty good. Yumiko, am I saying those names right? Did I got them right? I thought they were both pretty good. Is it Yukio? I'm really bad with, names like that. Sorry. But yeah, the girl with the red hair. I thought she was great from what I know about her in the comics. I thought Silver Samurai was cool. I would have preferred him to be a samurai, not a big metal, mech robot dude. But it was still pretty cool. I liked his connection to Wolverine. I thought Wolverine, this was some of the most badass we had seen Wolverine. I love the train scene, amazing. I love when he's getting shot with arrows, and he's like, slowly dragging himself. I thought because that's like a part of a storyline I don't know anything about. I just watched like a recap type video from one of the many comic channels out there. And from what I know, it did that movie pretty good. This is around the time MCU and the X-Men movies started overlapping characters and whatnot, and I didn't understand the rights, so I thought that these movies connected to the MCU, because Viper, aka Madam Hydra, was in this movie, and I was like, oh shit, she's gonna pop up in the next Captain America movie, this is gonna be crazy. And it didn't happen, obviously. So that kind of confused me, that she was here. I don't know much about Viper, but every time I've seen her, she's been fighting the Avengers. So I was definitely surprised that she was here in an X-Men movie. I thought it was cool how he started PTSD to Jean. I love the scene when they poison the bear and the Wolverine comes to the bar. He's like, go ahead, ask me where I found it. Ask me where I found it. He's like, where did you find it? He's like, oh, funny you should ask. I love that scene. But yeah, no, that movie is real fun. Got some great action. Just some badassness. And then also, I love katanas. So having lots of katanas in a movie, that's going to help you out with me. So yeah, I thought that was fun. The end credit scene. The end credit scene was nice because it set up Days of Future Past, but it also didn't, like, at all. It was an odd one, but it was nice. Now on to Logan. Logan was damn good. I think Logan, the Deadpool movies, and X-Men Apocalypse I have reviews for on this channel, but obviously I reviewed them fresh out of the theater, and honestly I don't think that's a good review when you do it fresh out of the theater. That's why you haven't seen me doing fresh out of the theater reviews for I think probably close to a year now, because I think you need to rewatch a movie at least twice, because you can go in with these expectations like Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows and it destroys it, but now that I've rewatched it, it's actually pretty good. So I do think you need to, give it time before reviewing a movie. But yeah, Logan, definitely the best out of the Wolverine trilogy. Oh my god, doing it rated R was fantastic. I've never read Old Man Logan, so I don't know if they got anything right. But I loved Professor X in that. I loved having Caliban there. That was pretty fun. And the actor that plays Caliban, I think he is just, I love when he's around. Also kind of funny, movie 43 has Caliban, Storm, Sabretooth, Wolverine, probably some others I'm not thinking of right off the top of my head. But just fun fact. What was Donald Pierce? I thought he was a pretty good villain for the most part. And then he had X-24. Now, if you guys know me, I love Laura Kinney, X-23. Is it Daphne Keene, I believe? Loved her portrayal. I truly wish that Fox could have kept the rights to X-Men just for a little bit longer so I could have seen her be X-23. But honestly, now the MCU has it, I know the only person they're not, to our knowledge, rebooting is Deadpool. But if you want to, obviously reboot, Laura Kinney or X-23, restart it, but still cast Daphne Keene, that'd be pretty cool, because now she's going to be older and be able to do more. That's just my thought. Hopefully she'd still be a good cast, because she was amazing as young Laura. I loved her relationship with Logan. A lot of people have said it. Reminds me of The Last of Us at times. But still, it was just such a good movie. You finally get all the gritty, crazy Wolverine Berserker mode action that we've been waiting for, which we've seen, but not this bloody and crazy. He was just... And then Laura, she is just badass. The action and the craziness for this movie, oh my god. It was just so damn good. So damn good. And having Wolverine die, and I've seen where people say that the whole having him hold Laura's hand when he died was supposed to tie back to the Wolverine. I've heard where people say it was supposed to, where it hasn't. I've never seen anything, definite answer from like a director or anything. But either way, if not, that's a nice coincidence, having it tie back to his, dying, holding your own heart, laying on your back. That was just, oh my god, so emotional. And then it had little kid cameos, like Richter, the little kids, those were nice. It was such a good movie. It honestly reminded me a lot of The Last of Us, though, because, like, father-daughter relationship, the father never wanted. They meet up with a black family, the black family dies. But, yeah. So good, so good. Just the acting in that, from even like the random kids in the background, Donald Pierce, the black family. I thought it was all so well done. It was such a good movie. Fantastic. Honestly, I would have loved to have like one other mutant in there. Like just one other, someone from the past. It could have been, well, Cyclops is dead. Well, no, because new timeline. I don't know. That's a little confusing. Timeline shit. But just, it would have been cool. Maybe Old Woman Storm is like Wolverine. No, I'm done with this shit. Last time we got together, something like that. That could have been fun. That's it for the Wolverine review, or the Wolverine Trilogy review. Fantastic movies in my opinion. Each one better than the last. Let me know down below, guys, what do you think about the Wolverine Trilogy? And I feel like everybody's gonna miss Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Yeah, until next time, stay geeky.